Good evening. Glad to have you along on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network presented by Ziggy's Coffee. I'm Blaine Robinson, welcoming you inside Mead High School, where the #1 Mavericks are set to host the Skyline Falcons in a crosstown matchup. Mead enters tonight at 5-0 and on a 30-game win streak overall dating back to last season. Skyline comes in at 1-5 and 0-3 in league play. Starters for your Mavericks, as usual, will be Knudsen, Basson, Teku, Tenori, and Will Shires. And starters for the Falcons, Zakai Smith, Adrian Compion, Brandon Abram, Chase Silva, and Caden Tapia. Big week ahead for Mead, and I'm sure they'd love to use this as a final tune-up to make sure everything's clicking. They're firing on all cylinders, because in the CHSAA coaches poll, they will face #2 Windsor on Wednesday night and #3 Longmont on Friday night. So you'll see matchups between 1 and 2 and 1 and 3 later this week. Knudsen leads the Mavs in scoring coming into this game at 17 points per game. And just quickly, we want to thank all of our sponsors: Ziggy's Coffee, Northern Colorado Pools, Graybo Roofing, and Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. And we are set to tip Abram Shires in the middle. Shires controls. Skyline in man-to-man early. Knudsen reset at the top of the key. Drive, lob to Nori. Too tall. And then a Tenori fadeaway from about 6 feet. Spins out. 30 seconds gone by in the first quarter. Pull-up 3 is good for Compion. Great confident jump shot. Skyline leads 3-0. And Knudsen and Tenori not on the same page, and Knudsen fires it out of bounds back over to the Falcons. Full court zone press as usual for the Mavericks. And Abram has already taken a seat as Teku picks off the inbounds pass, and he's fouled. Keegan Bradley just replaced Brandon Abram. Bradley, a senior, 6'2". And Abram right back into the game. Inside to Shires. Turn, left hand hook. No good, and a whistle inside. Shires will go to the line for 2. First one spins out. And off the heel on the second, Mead remains scoreless. 6:50 to play in the first. Compion drives. Swatted with the left hand by Shires. And then he runs the floor. Misses. Rebound to Nori. That layup no good. Tipped out of bounds. Stay with Mead. Baseline underneath. Knudsen will throw it in. Knudsen turnover, tried to throw it off the back of the Falcon. Skyline has it again, still up 3-0. And a timeout called by Skyline as Mead had a trap near half court. 30-second timeout on the floor. We do want to remind you that tonight's game on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee, a hometown favorite serving up delicious food and drinks across 29 locations. With a variety of options including specialty coffee, Red Bull infusions, and a signature kids-owned menu, there is something for everyone to enjoy. Ziggy's looks forward to opening its new headquarters featuring a cafe and drive-thru at the corner of 3rd and Welker in Mead later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. Action has resumed and Compion has it in. And ball's going to stay on this end as it's deflected out of bounds by Teku. Sideline out of bounds. Silva to trigger. Compion, jumper no good. Rebound layup no good, and it's cleared by Shires. Ahead to Knudsen, all the way to the rim, layup good. And your Mavericks are on the board with 5:20 to play in the first quarter. And a blocking foul on Tenori. That'll be his first, team first. And sideline out of bounds to the Falcons. It's into Smith. Skyline not having much success on any penetration so far. And a 5-second violation called against Smith. Knudsen closely defended him for 5 seconds. Turnover back to the Mavericks. And a travel on Shires. Kind of a sloppy and choppy first 3 minutes, as Nick Peterson checks back in for Brandon Abram. Ball deflected out of bounds by Basson. Compion, 3, no good. Rebound to Shires once again. Knutson drive, floater off the glass is good. He's got all 4 points for the Mavericks. It's off to a nice start here tonight. Silva weaves through all the traffic, dumps it off. Layup good. Great attack by Chase Silva. Broke down 4 defenders and dropped the ball off to Peterson. And then too strong on the 3 by Knutson. Falcons lead 5-4. Compion steps into a top of the key 3. That's too strong. Rebound Smith. Smith floater. That's good. His first 2 of the night. 3.5 remaining in the first quarter. Falcons lead 7-4. Knutson drive. Kick to Teku. And a travel on Teku. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Administrative timeout. 3:17 remaining here in the first quarter. And so we'll let you know that tonight's first quarter is brought to you by Northern Colorado Pools. Northern Colorado Pools is a family-owned and operated second-generation Colorado pool builder. They provide expert design and customization options for your entire backyard project. Contact Northern Colorado Pools today for your free estimate at northerncoloradopools.com or by calling 970-408-1414. Once again, first quarter tonight brought to you by Northern Colorado Pools. Falcons have it in. Zone press continues. But Skyline breaks it easily. But Shires with the recovery to stop the layup. And then a poor pass by Santiago. And the sloppy start continues for the Mavericks. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. And then a kickball on Knutson as Blake Williams, who just entered the game, tried to fire a pass. Sideline out of bounds, Silva to inbound. Silva, nice drive, drop-off pass, finished by Peterson and the foul. Chase Silva, the last couple attacks, has beaten the defense and then found teammates for easy layups. And Peterson here to complete the three-point play. No good, short on the free throw. But the Falcons lead 9-4. Knutson quickly the other way. And there'll be a foul on the Falcons. It's going to go against Tapia, his first, team third. And Knutson to inbound along the sideline. Quickly to Shires. Shires attacks reverse, spins out. And the Falcons have the ball with a 5-point lead. And a couple opportunities underneath the rim, but the presence of Shires deters both. And the turnover back to the Mavericks. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Skip pass, Knudsen, corner three, too strong. Fadeaway jumper, Knudsen, too short. And rebound to Peterson with 1:46. And Tapia can't hold on to the ball along the sideline, and another turnover. So for as well as Skyline's playing, they've missed their fair share of opportunities. And Nathan Hoffman into the game now. Shires checks out. Matt Murphy also in. Santiago deep right wing three, that's too strong. Rebound Compion. And Silva looking to attack again. Pass underneath to Peterson, layup no good. Falcons missing a number of chances to extend the lead early. Drive, Pelzel finds Knudsen underneath, layup good. Knudsen the only offense for the Mavericks here in the first quarter. He's got 6. And another turnover by Skyline. You love having the 3-point lead with a minute left in the first, but these turnovers are not the recipe to pull an upset here tonight. 30-second timeout on the floor, and we'll take this opportunity to pass along a message from CHASA. Educational athletics sanctioned by these schools and the Colorado High School Activities Association teach lifetime values like respect for opponents, coaches, officials, communities, and classmates. There is no better place than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. That message brought to you by CHASA. Knudsen leads all scorers with 6. On the other side, Peterson 4, Compion 3, Zakai Smith with 2, and with 1:01 remaining here in the first quarter, the Falcons lead 9-6. And Knudsen will bring it across for your #1 ranked Mead Mavericks. Murphy, top of the key 3, air ball. Hustle by Pelzel, layup missed by Knudsen. Ahead to Smith on the leak out, layup too strong. And another missed opportunity by the Falcons. As Santiago misses a 3. Three-pointer from the right wing is no good. And with 13 seconds remaining, Coach Reese says, let's settle for one shot. Inside to Murphy. Backs in, spin move along the baseline. Rattles out. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. And what I believe both coaches would classify as a disappointing first quarter. Mead not finishing around the rim and missing a number of easy looks. On the other end, Skyline, way too many turnovers, and they can't convert near the rim. A lot of that, the influence of J.P. Shires. But I think Skyline's got to be really frustrated only being ahead by 3, and Mead played about as poorly as you're going to see them play. I think Skyline would prefer that lead was stretched up to double figures, because this could get erased in a hurry. No one, once again, scored for Mead besides Elijah Knudsen. And both teams make their way back onto the floor for the start of the second quarter. And it'll be Falcons basketball. Five on the floor for your Mavericks: Bassin, Hoffman, Santiago, Murphy, and Pelzel. And Compion will set the offense for Skyline. Zakai Smith, right wing three. That's too strong. Rebound and blocked out of bounds by Murphy from behind. Tapia on the rebound. And Skyline not able to convert very efficiently around the rim tonight. Tapia will inbound. Corner three, Compion. That's short. Rebound to Hoffman. Ahead to Pelzel. Kick. Bassin, pull-up jump shot is good. And the deficit trimmed to 1. Tapia looking to drive. Layup is good. And it's 11-8, minute gone by here in the second quarter. Santiago up top, spin. Kick, wide open, left corner three. Rattles in for Jason Pelzel. And we are all square at 11. Tapia driving, loses it, and Hoffman comes up with a loose ball, and he's looking to run. But a steal by Silva. And a charging foul on Silva after the steal. .6:15 to go in the half. Mead with an opportunity to take their first lead of the night. Murphy, free throw line jump shot is short. And after the refs look at each other to confer, they say keep it on this end with the Falcons. Silva gets it into Compion. Drives middle, spin move. And a travel called with 5:45 to go in the half. As Tenori checks back in, Santiago will have a seat. And Mead with another opportunity to take the lead. Bassin working on Smith. Pull-up jump shot. Spins out. Rebound Tapia. And a lid on the basket for both teams through nearly a quarter and a half. Silva drive, finds Smith. And Smith slides out of bounds, foot on the baseline. As Peterson checks back in, replacing Brandon Abram. Hoffman drive, poor pass, picked off by Silva. Silva, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Peterson, back to Silva. And Skyline looking for an opening on the Mead defense, and they're not finding anything easy. We've got a hold on Murphy on the perimeter. And Teku and Knudsen will check back in, replacing Pelzel and Hoffman. 4:39 remaining in the first half. Still tied up at 11. Falcons have it into Compion. Look inside to Peterson, working on Murphy. Tapia at the rim, no good. And rebound cleared by Teku. Gonna travel on Murphy. Been tied here at 11 for a couple minutes now. And then a pass fired underneath to Peterson, and he's able to finish. He's got 6. Tied for a game high with Knudsen as Knudsen brings it across. Steal, Smith. Euro step layup is good for Zakai Smith. And the Falcons lead 15-11 with 3:54 remaining in the first half. And we're going to take a look now at the RPI standings at the start of the day. You see Mead number 1, Longmont number 2, and you see tied down there for 5th. We have them in the 6th slot is Windsor. So a huge week for the Mavericks. And if you remember, RPI is just how the teams will be seated at the end of the season, but in the coaches poll, Mead 1, Windsor 2, and Longmont 3. So once again, very, very important week for those 3 teams. And a ball deflected out of bounds by Compion as action resumes here in the second quarter. Ball into Shires, who just checked back in. Shires jump hook, misses everything. And the rebound to the Falcons. Silva, Peterson underneath. Silva just dishing out dimes all night, and Peterson has a game high 8. And we got a loose ball foul. It's going to go against Skyline with 3:06 to play in the second quarter. Foul is going to go against Tapia. It's his second. Team 5th. Mead not in any sort of foul trouble, only 3 team fouls. Basson working on Smith. Spin move. Kick to Knudsen. He drives, left hand floater, no good, but he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2 with 2:57 remaining in the first half. Free throw off the front of the rim for Knudsen. As Blake Williams checks back in, replacing Tapia. Second free throw is good. And Knudsen up to 7 points on the evening. lead 17-12. Skyline has not trailed tonight. Silva, spin, ball stripped out of his hands. Cross court to Smith, lines up the three, that's too strong. Rebound Shires. Ball finds Knutson again, drive, layup, good. He's got 9, and he is carrying the load for the Mavericks so far tonight. This is a team that averages over 65 points per game, and they only have 14, but 9 of them coming courtesy of Elijah Knutson. Cross-court pass to Silva. Inside Peterson, layup blocked by Shires. Great reaction as Basson goes the other way. Coast-to-coast layup and the foul. Nick Basson in transition off the great defense started by Shires. And Basson with an opportunity to tie if he can complete the three-point play. And he cannot. Off the heel. 1:37 to play here in the first half. A first half in which Skyline has not trailed, surprisingly. Compion working on Tech U. Step back three. Comes up well short. And Knutson looking to give Mead their first lead of the game, but a turnover as he was looking for Tech U. And a timeout taken by Mead with 1:12 to play in the first half. It's going to be a 30-second timeout on the floor. And take a look here, just a couple of stats for the Mead boys this year. Like I said, averaging over 65 points per game. Only have 16 on the board right now. Doing a lot of their damage from beyond the arc. They're shooting 37%, a very respectable mark from three. And as you've seen already tonight, Shires leads a vicious defense at the rim, averaging over 4 blocks per game. And it'll be sideline out of bounds as we resume action. Tech U looking to set something up. They love going to Shires on the baseline out of timeout. And instead they find Tenori. He blows the layup. But Mead able to come up with the offensive rebound. Under a minute now to play here in the first half. And Mead looking for their first lead of the game. Pull up three, Tech U, too strong. And a foul on the perimeter committed against Elijah Knutson will send him to the line for one in the bonus as Mead looks to take the lead. 38.9 to play here in the first half. Free throw is good. And he's the first player in double figures on either side with 10. And Mead does take their first lead of the night. Knutson leads all scorers with 11. And Mead back in the full court zone press with just about a half minute to go. Nearly picked off by Hoffman. Skyline retains. Pump fake. Layup blown. Offensive rebound. Layup blown. Misses were by Williams and Peterson. 3 ball at the buzzer. Too strong. And that'll do it for the half. Mead into the locker room with a 1-point advantage. 18-17. And we will be back with second half action from Mead after your halftime break.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHASA.
And welcome back to Mead High School, where we have a 1-point game at half. Mavs leading the visiting Skyline Falcons 18-17. I think the messages in the locker room were vastly different. If you're Skyline, you're positive, but you've got to be a little concerned that you trail by one after a pretty strong first half. Just too many mistakes, too many turnovers, and not enough finishing around the rim. On the other side, the Mead locker room was likely more negative tone, but you've got to feel encouraged because with everything going wrong, you still lead at halftime, and you got to feel like you played about as bad as you've played all season. So I think Skyline's in a difficult position here because they blew their opportunity to really go to halftime with a double-digit lead, and if Mead can start firing on all cylinders, it's going to be a long second half for the Falcons. Third quarter action set to begin, brought to you by Graybo Roofing. And TechU controls for the Mavs. And Shires fires to Coach Ward on the sideline. No Maverick in the area. And Skyline working against this full court zone press once again. Compion on the wing. Underneath to Abram. And another block by Shires. And a second block by Shires. Eating up the basketball at the rim. He's got 6 rejections so far. Tenori inside, Shires, another turnover. (18-17) still your score. About a minute gone by here in the third quarter. Silva with a poor pass. And Knudsen looking to run the other way. Finds TechU 3 from the corner. Got it. That's TechU's first field goal and first points on the night. Mead leading by 4 now. Cross court, Compion. Drive, layup. Nice feed underneath to Abram for the layup, and Abram with his first points on the night. And a hold on the outside as Knudsen was looking to attack. Score has not changed yet on the scoreboards in here, but the score is 21-19. Skyline did make a layup. 21-19 your score. And they've got it fixed at the scores table, and you should be seeing the correct score now. Santiago cut off. Tenori inside, Shires dunk is good. Bringing down the roof. Third quarter brought to you by Graybo Roofing. And those are Shires' first points on the night. Pretty emphatic way to get in the scoring column. 3 misses everything. Rebound Knudsen. It's a 2-on-2. He gets straight to the rim. Left-hand layup. No good. Rebound. Fought for underneath. And a jump ball. Possession arrow says give it to the Falcons. Another light malfunction at the scores table, but your score is 23-19, 5.5 remaining in the third quarter. Ball deflected out of bounds by Basson. Skyline has it in to Adrian Campion. He got the Falcons on the board tonight with a quick 3, and he has been scoreless since. Turnover by the Falcons. Loose ball recovered by Basson. And an offensive foul going to go against Newton. Ref signaling a hook motion. 23-19 lead, 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. Spin, Campion off the glass, too strong, rebound Shires. And a poor decision by Basson, had Santiago open on the wing and looked inside instead for Tenori, and the ball was broken up. And after some discussion between the officials, they say offensive foul against Tapia, and that is his 4th personal. Williams replaces him with 4:38 to go in the third quarter. Lob inside, deflected out of bounds by the Falcons. Stay on this end, and Knudsen will trigger baseline underneath for Mead. Shire spin move, layup, got it. And he's got 4. All 4 here in the third quarter. And then a steal quickly by Mead, stolen right back by the Falcons. Chase Silva spin move. And a hit on the arm by Shires. Baseline underneath for the Falcons. Peterson, layup no good, bothered by Shires. Rebound Tenori. Basson, crossover. Corner, Tenori, 3, got it. And that's his first points of the night. And Mead has stretched the lead up to 9. Pull up 3, Smith. Short. Rebound fought for and corralled by the Falcons, and then turned over by Silva. Cross court, Knudsen, corner 3. Got it, and the foul. First 3 of the night. And what a way to start this third quarter for the Mavericks. 12-point lead, and Knudsen with an opportunity to make it 13. And now they're going to say the foul occurred after he landed and he was pushed. So they're not going to give him an opportunity for a 4-point play. But he leads all scorers tonight with 14. And as I foreshadowed at halftime, Skyline was likely to get blitzed here in the third quarter after playing about as well as they could and trailing by 1 point at halftime. And after a quick administrative timeout, Mead will retain possession following the 3, and Knudsen will inbound baseline underneath. Look inside to Shires. Layup misses, rebound, and put back to Pelzel. He has 5. Falcons quickly the other way, and another turnover. Loose ball recovered by Knudsen. Ahead, Santiago, left wing 3, lined up, splashed home, and this has gotten out of hand very quickly. Timeout called by the Falcons. Santiago's first 3 of the night, and Mead has opened this quarter on an 18-2 run. Yes, it was 18-17 at the half, and they have opened the third quarter on an 18-2 run. And so we will let you know that at this time, third quarter action presented by Graybo Roofing. Graybo Roofing started in 2000 to serve a loyal group of friends, family, business owners, homeowners, property managers, and commercial builders in Boulder County. The same values that served our close friends and acquaintances over 20 years ago now drives our growth as a company. We believe that returning phone calls, showing up on time, performing the work at the price we quoted, and completing the work in a timely and professional manner is essential in the roofing business. Visit our website at graybow.roofing.com or by calling 303-684-9815. Third quarter action brought to you by Graybow Roofing. And Skyline to throw it in. 3:09 to play here in the third quarter. Silva working on Basson. Smith spin move, floater, misses. Rebound Santiago. They got a 3-on-2 to Pelzel, to Knudsen. 3 from the right wing, short and out of bounds. Good look there for Knudsen. Compion gets it across to Smith. Screen and roll. Nothing doing. And a foul from behind committed by Pelzel. It's his first. Team third. 2:17 to play in the third quarter. Try the screen and roll again with Smith. Still nothing there. Great possession of defense by Mead. And then a kick ball with 1:56. We'll give it to Skyline baseline underneath. Nice inbounds play. Layup Peterson. And he is the first Falcon into double figures with 10. Lead 15. Santiago 3. Short. Rebound Silva. Compion, no good from just inside the arc. Rebound Silva once again. Kick, top of the key 3, Smith. That's short. And a foul on Shires over the top of Peterson. Second on Shires. Murphy will check in to replace him. 1:25 remaining in the quarter. Baseline underneath. Air ball by Peterson. And a push before the ball was out of bounds. Official says keep it here with Skyline. Inbound pass picked off by Santiago. He's running with Newton, 2-on-1, drop off. Fake the drop off, finish at the rim, Santiago, and the foul. Great attack, fake the drop off pass to Newton, finish at the rim through contact, and he will go to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. Great third quarter for the Mavericks. They've put up 21 points here in the quarter. Skyline, meanwhile, only 4 points. Smith drive, a layup, spins out, but he's fouled. 1:04 to play in the third. Falcons trailing by 18. Smith drills the first. Hoffman in. Knudsen will get a breather. And Smith's second free throw is good. He's got 6. Minute to play here in the third. Bassin, kick to Santiago. Thought about the 3. And then Bassin will take a 3. And that's good. Bassin's first 3 of the night. He's got 7. And the lead is up to 19. Drive, Compion, pump fake, pull up, jumper from about 10 feet is good. And those are his first points since the opening possession of the night. He's got 5. Mead thinking about the last shot of the quarter. 7 seconds here to play. Corner, Santiago, pump fake, floater. Tipped out of bounds with 4/10 of a second remaining. And the pass broken up by Murphy ends the third quarter. 24-8 quarter for the Mavericks. 24-8 quarter for the Mavericks gives them a 17-point edge heading into the fourth quarter tonight. Scoring recap once again. Knudsen leads all scorers with 14. Bassin has 7. Santiago has 6. Pelzel 5. Shires 4. All 4 of those coming in the third quarter. Tenori 3 and Teku 3. On the other side, Peterson 10. Smith 6. Compion 5. Abram 2. Tapia 2. And that is a 42-25 score as we head into the fourth quarter. Message clearly received in the locker room by Mead. And the teams make their way back onto the floor for the final quarter of this one. It'll be Skyline ball to begin the fourth. Tapia has checked back in for the Falcons. He's got 4 fouls. Fourth quarter action tonight presented by Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston as Smith gets to the rim. Strong finish, and he has 8. Deep corner 3, Santiago. He's had back-to-back games with his best performances of the season. Got into double figures Friday night against Silver Creek. for the first time, and he's got 9 tonight. As Smith, meanwhile, goes to the free throw line on the other end. Strong attack, and he has an opportunity to get into double figures and join teammate Peterson as the only Falcons in double figures. Free throw is swished home to give him 9. And Smith's second free throw swished home as well, so he does tie for a team lead with 10 points. 45-29, 7:12 remaining in regulation. And the ball tips off the foot of a Maverick. Compion with Hoffman defending. Compion drive, gets all the way to the rim, layup good. And he's got 7. 6:45 to play. Spin move, Santiago. And a travel before the shot. Mead with a 14-point cushion as we tick down to 6.5 to play. Steal Santiago. Bassin deep 3. That's short. Rebound Smith. And the refs confer on their call. And it will go back to the Mavericks as Smith elbowed. It's not going to be a foul. Lob, Bassin missed, but he's slapped on the arm. And Bassin will go to the line for 2. Free throw is good. And Bastin knocks down a pair. He's got 9. 47-31, your score. Compion drives, gets all the way to the rim, loses control, and a late foul call says he lost control because of a hack, and Compion will go to the line for 2. Foul on Bastin, his 3rd. Team 8th. Skyline shooting free throws on every foul for the remainder of this one, as Compion sinks the first. And the second. We got 6 here in the half, 9 for the game. Bassin drive, kick, near steal, and it results in a wide open Hoffman corner 3, and those are his first points of the night. Every Mead player who's entered the game has scored except for Matt Murphy. They are spreading the wealth tonight. Smith drive, floater too strong, but a foul on the arm. And Smith sinks the first. He's got 11. And 12. And a timeout on the floor gives us this opportunity to let you know that tonight's fourth quarter is brought to you by Remax Nexus Jason and Tara Boston. As realtors, our experience is extensive with over 700 transactions since 2002. We know what's important, we know the market, we know real estate, and we get to know you so that we can be the best resource possible for your purchase or sale. Call Jason and Tara Boston at 303-921-9100 or visit us online at jasonandtaraboston.com. And once again, this entire presentation of Mavs basketball on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee. Look for their new world headquarters in downtown Mead, corner of 3rd and Welker, coming later this year, late 2021. Stop by one of 29 Ziggy's Coffee locations to experience the best part of your day. And we are back on the floor, 5:11 to play, 15-point lead for your number one Mavericks. As Skyline drops into a zone. Hoffman, left corner three this time, and that swishes home. So Hoffman giving you a double dose from each corner. Right corner splash, left corner splash, and he's got a quick 6. Lead 18. Compion floater, that's good. And Compion into double figures with 11. Murphy's pass is deflected, and Peterson comes up with it. Smith, deep three, misses everything. And wholesale changes for the Mavericks as Knudsen, Teku, Tenori, and Shires come into the game. Only Maverick that stays on the floor is Nathan Hoffman. And Knudsen brings it across for the Mavericks. Quickly inside to Shires. Working on Peterson. At the rim, the finish and the foul. Shires, after a very quiet night, has 6 here in the second half. And the free throw is no good. 55-37 your score, approaching 3.5 to play. Tapia spin move, layup, falls. He's got 4. Tough finish. And that should send Knudsen to the line for 1 in the bonus. Foul was on Peterson, his 4th. And another timeout on the floor before Knudsen heads to the free throw line. .30-second timeout. scoring recap for you once again. Knudsen leads all scorers with 14. On the other side, Smith with 12, Compion with 11, and Peterson with 10. (55-39) your score. Lifeless first half by the Mavericks has become full of life here in the second half as Knudsen swishes the first free throw. Mavs only had 18 points at the half, and as it stands right now, they've had a 38-point second half with 3 and change to go as Knudsen comes up short on the second. He's got a game-high 15. Compion drive, floater, gets a friendly roll. And he has 13, 10 of those in the second half. And a push. Will send Tenori to the line for 1 and the bonus. First trip to the line tonight for Tenori. And the free throw is no good, but Shires comes down with it. Knudsen working on Silva now. And Silva fouls him. And that'll send Knudsen back to the line with 2:40 to play. And that fouls Silva out of the game. And it looks like Coach Cerveny is going to send in the entire bench unit. A bunch of guys who have not entered the game until now. Caleb Allen on the floor, Ryan Gunlickson on the floor, Keegan Bradley on the floor along with Blake Williams and Sam Aboides. Both free throws good for Knudsen. And he has matched his season average with 17. And the lead is 17, coincidentally. Shires with another block. And a hack as big 6'5", 325 they have him listed at. Caleb Allen gets hacked inside by Shires. Allen no good on the first. And misses both. Shires, nice look underneath to Tenori, has it stripped away. Nice defense by Knudsen. Allen blocked by Shires. Ahead to Knudsen. Kick. Hoffman. Sidestep 3. Short. Hoffman lob. Shires throws down. Beautiful look by Nathan Hoffman. Goes up, and Shires brings it down. 1:25 to play, 60-41 your score. And a bump inside by Tenori with 1:08 to play. That was the 10th team foul on Mead, so Boitez goes to the line to shoot the double bonus. He's long on the first. Shires and Knudsen appear to be done for the night. Shires finishes with 8, and Knudsen right about his average with 17 to lead all scorers. Second free throw is good, and we are approaching a minute to play. And Mead content to run clock here. Santiago flips it to Hoffman, and we are down to 23 seconds to play. Teku back to Santiago. 10 seconds to go, and that should just about do it in game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. Stay tuned on the girls' side in about 45 minutes, but your final here tonight, number 1 Mead 60, visiting Skyline Falcons 42. Mead led by just 1 at halftime, but got it all the way going in the second half and win this one going away. Knudsen led all scorers with 17. Bassin had 9. Santiago had 9. Shires with 8. Pelzel with 5. Nathan Hoffman with 6. Tenori with 3. And Corby Teku with 3. We will step aside, let them disinfect the gym, and we will be back for the second game of this doubleheader on the girls' side in approximately 45 minutes.